Hey, to whoever may need this nugget of encouragement, things will be alright, so quit your worrying. I get it, the odds seem stacked back against the wall, but even consider it such, know you'll stand tall.
So I think today we may be just taking a break from the chicken coop. Take a break from the chicken coop. And the reason why is because isn't because the chicken coop's messed up or I'm tired of building a chicken coop, but my pigs are doing some amazing work. And when I say amazing, I mean amazing. Like, just look at this. You could not see the ground. Look at all the roots that are now exposed from the pigs, which is what I wanted them to do, right? So I've seen a lot of y'all commenting saying, oh, your pigs don't have a mud hole, they need a mud hole, this, and that, and the third. Well, these pigs are in the forest, all right? And also, they create their own, right? But not only that, they're not going to be here forever, all right? So we have this whole section right here, and it goes all the way down there. Look at them, they're still rooting right now. It goes all the way down there and around. So this is a nice size paddock, as you can see. And it goes, I don't know if you can see it from here now, but it goes all the way down there. Let me zoom in to where that red lawnmower is. And it goes around, right? So just about all of this that they're in right now, this whole section, they have ground it up. Look at them. That's what they do. They root, which is one of the main reasons why we got pigs, right? So standing right here is where we want our backyard to be. And the pigs are literally, right now, they're not even about, I say about 20 yards away, right? So we want our backyard to be right here, but we want to have a garden. That whole section right there, we want that to be a food plot where we can grow lots of things in it. And that's a decent size garden, right? So our main house will be right here, probably from there, probably from a little bit over there to over here, and a garage is what we want to do, or a workshop, right? But this is the thing. Like I said, we didn't want to leave the pigs over there. So now we have to find them their permanent home. And that's what we're doing today. We're scouting the land. We're scouting the land so we can see what we want to put where. Yesterday we took a little walk, but it was in the rain. So let's do a little bit better job today and see if we can find a good place for these animals. So, like I showed you, over there is where the pigs are. That will be, that whole section that they're rooting up and working up right now is going to be a garden. That's said and done. That is going to be in the works, right? So right next to that, we want to put a house. We want to put our house and maybe like a garage or of some sort, right? But the driveway will lead up to the garage. So way down there, if you can see, I don't know if you can see, is the road, right? So that is at least, we're at least an acre off the road. At least an acre off the road, all right? Look at my girl maneuvering right here. So when we had the excavator, I cut paths, right? So I could see a little bit more of the land. So there's a path going this way that'll take you down to where we're at right now. And there's a path up that way that'll take you down to where we're going right now. But as I was cutting, I seen this nice shelf right here, right? So it also goes back, right? So we have a path, it goes back. back, 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 back. So all this could probably end up being a garage or maybe maybe just an area to park or fire pit or something like that, right? And it keeps going back. And of course, we're gonna rock this. So we'll have this rock, but then we can go deeper, right? Look at him. So back over here is a drop off and it goes all the way around to where the land drops off. Look at that tree. That tree right there is ready. She's ready to fall. But this is what I was talking about, right? There's a hill right there. It might be rocks or something. But look, it starts to drop off, right, into the next shelf. So we could potentially have animals back here too, as well, on this shelf in the back, right? They'll be behind the house, but you'll have to come down to get to it. As you can tell, lots of nature out here. But there's also something walking these paths, right? Because you can see their trails. And I think the coolest thing about all of this is once you get back here and you turn around, right? So the shelf that I just showed y'all is even with this shelf right here. And there's actually like a wall you can see. And then it equals out once you cross this road, right? So now it goes back to even land again, right? So we went down a shelf. So on that very top shelf is where we'll be building, of course, so all the rain runs down. But there's a couple of shelves, so the water just keeps flowing down and we'll make it to the ditch where the water goes, right? So I want to put the animals on the second shelf, right? So what we would end up doing is probably coming in here, same way we did over there, and put electric fencing all the way around this area so that the pigs can root this whole area up for me. And they got plenty of shade and plenty of covering over them. So I have another path going that way, and that would connect to that bottom shelf that was at the top that I literally just showed y'all, right? But over here on the right will be a bigger spot. Now, we want to put a barn out here, but as you can see, there's shade and grass is definitely growing up under here, but it gets wet down here because all the water runs this way. It runs downhill. So we are going to have to figure out where can we put a barn. I was thinking, did you just pee? I was thinking maybe somewhere in this area, right here, right? Listen to the birds. Not too many big trees, and we can come in and clear them out, and we can have pretty good space. There's a couple of trees that I'm just kind of like, whoa, right? Like, dang, that's a big tree to drop. But for the most part, I think this would be a good area. I think this area right here would be a fantastic area for a barn. You'll come around, boom, barn right here on the corner of the fork. Look at that bird. So if we was to keep going, right, I have came in And the mushrooms grow crazy back here, I guess because it's so moist. But look at this 7-Up bottle that I found. I can't forget about that. One of those old-timey 7-Up bottles in a mason jar. And there's a bird up here somewhere. So you can tell by how moist it is. So there's a ditch back there in the back. And this is the second shelf that ends up flattening out up there in the middle. All right. And then if y'all seen when it was raining in the rain videos, you'll see that there's a ditch. So this ditch leads into, it's not really a ditch yet, but it's the way that the water flows. So it separates the land for me. I also dug a hole up there to kind of help it a little bit. But look how it flows down through there. So what I'm thinking is I leave the big trees in and I pretty much cut everything else around it down. Right? Holy cow. These spiders are everywhere, dude. Right here, as you can see, the pigs would be all up in this area right here. Right? And then it will stretch all the way down there until we get back up to the open path. And then it will come all the way around that full circle. So that is way more than enough for 2 pigs, right? Way more than enough for 2 pigs. Plenty of shade. And this can be their spot where they're gonna live for their time being here. We can cut down trees, use those trees for fence posts and do them the right way this time. Taking the bark off of them, burning the ends, and then putting them in the ground. And yeah, I think this would be a perfect spot because it also gets flat up there and there's almost like a ramp already pre-existing from the way that the earth flows down in there. So if we needed to get pigs out or put new animals in, we could put new animals in, right? And they could be right here. Look at that vine. And there's so much life back here. And then look at the mushrooms. Hey, leave it alone. She's trying to pick it up. Look at how the mushrooms just grow back here, man. This is like the perfect spot to grow mushrooms. But it stays so wet back here. Oh, snap. Look at that snake, y'all. Look at that snake. What kind of snake is that? What kind of snake is that, dude? I've never seen a snake like that before. Look at him just sitting on a log. Otto smelled something. He went in the bushes and then I didn't see nothing. But look at him. He's just sitting there chilling. What the heck? That may be what the birds are yapping about. Come on, baby. The birds are definitely going crazy. But wow. What kind of snake is that? Is that a rat snake as well? He looks funny looking. Jeez Louise. He's a small guy too. The two that was over there by us was some big boys. Look how he just blends in. Like he literally just blends in. That's crazy. Now that things are a little bit more open, you can kind of see what's going on back here. Well, we found our third snake. As long as he stay over here, we're fine. But why does this water look like it have oil in it? What's that about? Doesn't that water look like it has oil in it? Or is it just me? It's like a shiny texture to it. I'll have to Google that. Or you guys are pretty smart. All my followers. You guys pretty much know a lot of stuff and recommend a lot of things. What? What's going on with that water right there? Somebody please tell me. Oh man, now I'm looking for snakes everywhere I go. But this is what the dirt, or clay rather, back here looks like. There's a good little top layer, but then it just turns into straight clay. So I got a couple of piles that I dug out. But look at that over there, that's all black. That's a mixture. And then this is where I dug it from. Right here. Just trying to see what it's like out here. You don't know unless you tear some stuff up a little bit. Whoa, look at that crystal rock. But now we're back to the top, right? So the road will be right here. There's a split. As soon as you come in, you will see animals, because the fence will probably start somewhere up in here and it'll run all the way down there and around. That is a lot. That's a lot of space. So I got post stack here, post stack there. We're ready. And I still got some trees down. Come on, boy. That I need to get cut to make more posts out of. And now we're back up on where the pigs are now. Look at them.
Hi,
Hey, girls. What y'all been doing? Nose is dirty. Y'all been over there working, huh?
Hi.
Eating up everything. The water is still standing. That's a plus. So they are drinking the water. Hey! They're fighting over the water now.
Hey.
What should I do, guys? Come on. Don't touch that. Oh my God, right into a spider web. Spider webs everywhere, man. Holy cow. But what should I do? What should I do? Ooh. Holy cow. Did y'all just see that? That pig fast. Now I see why people put their pigs in a small spot, because they will lose all their body fat from running around. Literally. But good thing we ain't eating y'all, so it don't matter. So jot down in the comments what y'all think about that plan moving forward. This location was never the location that we was going to be in forever. This was just a spot to get us going. Get us going, guys. Would it be a little bit farther to feed the pigs in the morning? Yes, for right now, yes it would be. But, hey, get back away. Get over that way. But, in order to have a garden at least by the next spring. I need to start working on clearing this section out, because we want to have a nice sized garden, all right? And then we'll have a herbs garden as well, herbs garden as well. But we're still trying to figure out where we want to put a tiny house over here, right? So when you come in, you could drive into the driveway, but I'm gonna have to clear out this section over here. So this whole section is gonna have to get cleared out. And it was already supposed to be cleared out. We actually had most of it organized, but then just kept picking it up and dropping stuff over here. But if I bring some dirt in here, after I clear all this out, bring some dirt in here, that way the water, this area can be even with this, because look at that, it dips down a lot. So we want it to be even. And once you get, if this is even with that part, then you can look down in the back and there would be maybe another garden down there, right? For anybody who wants to come stay in a tiny house, they can have a place or come and pick stuff out the garden. Holy cow, what a hornet. Oh my God, come on, man. But that is kind of the plan. And, I'm not lifting that up right now. She wants me to lift up that chicken thing. They all gonna get out. And if you came, you'll have a chicken coop with chickens in it where you can get fresh eggs and potentially have a garden back here as well. So this will be our first base ground, as you could say. This will be our first base. Our first base that we're making right now and investing in right now. So I have to get in there and I'm gonna have to clear all that out. I've kind of already started a little bit. We'll get these in the wood chipper. And I got this whole section down here that I came in and did work with the excavator. All these are down, need to be wood chipped. I can make, I want to do a log cabin or attempt to do something out of logs, shed maybe, something out of logs. But yeah, look at all that back there that I cleared out too. So there's a big old nice spot down there. But this is rocks. This whole area is rocks. So it would have to stop at least about right here to where these trees are. And maybe put it on stilts. I don't know. I'm not for sure how that works. But that's what we was thinking about. Or we could just leave that as be and we could do stilts right here. But we have a couple of trees that we need to get down. AKA that one, a couple of these, and a couple of these need to come down. But there is a lot of work to be done around here. In the last video, y'all seen that it started raining, so then it stopped. So I came back out and I continued to work on this, right? So we got both sides put up. On both sides, we got it. We got it going up. And then I just wanted to put a piece of the metal roof. I mean the roof up there to see how it looked. But we have to finish closing in the front and the back of this, and then get the roof. And then we can get the painting. And I got some trim that we can trim it with. So that is the process of the chicken coop. We didn't actually record putting those side pieces up. Oh, and we got the outside rafter up as well, so that the water doesn't run straight down on the side of the shed. So we did get that going. I forgot all about that. We didn't even show y'all that part. That was rough. It was rough on Amber. I had made her a board with a cutout to hold up the 2x6 while I climbed on the ladder because we didn't have 2 ladders. So yeah, I did not want to film that because I knew there would be somebody in the comments talking about safety and why y'all doing it like that. So we left that part out. But we got it up. Look at that. She's coming along, bud. She's coming along. But planning, y'all. Planning. Planning ahead. So what should we do? Y'all let us know down in the comments about the animals being in that spot. I'm pretty sure that is a phenomenal spot to put the house. It will definitely, we don't have to worry about water or it flooding because we're on the top of the hill. So we ain't got to worry about none of that. All the water will run down, of course, towards the animals. But what kind of systems could we put in place to keep the water from flowing directly onto that little part of pasture? Could we put in drains? What could we do? Right? And then we got to go and search the unknown, the part of the land that we have not been yet. We got to pick a day out and do that. I think that's what I want to do one day. Maybe coming up soon. We pick out, we go and we see part of the land that we haven't seen before. All right, guys, I admit I couldn't resist. I might as well go ahead and at least attempt to box in the front, man. Dang it. I tried to resist not doing something, but it's hard to, man. It's hard when you're out here on the homestead. It's hard. It's always something to do. You're looking at it like, God, I really got to get that done. And I really want to get this done. So let's get to it, man.
Hey, to whoever may need this nugget of encouragement, things will be alright, so quit your worrying. I get it, the odds seem stacked back against the wall, but even consider it such, know you'll stand tall. Sat and watched from the sidelines one too many times. Wicked games we play make me wanna lose my mind. Found solitude knowing it'll be over soon. Ever need a boost, count on me for the 1-2. Trouble don't last when the tough get going. Baby, all we do is win, so show me my opponent. Adversity, doubt, stress, could care less, cause how we handle those like an S on our chest. Super proud of how we held it down on the way up. Can't wait for our day to ball, this is a layup. Nobody ever said this would be easy, but trust when I say that you got it. I know you've been looking for a breakthrough, trying our best to make do. Every day is something new, but change gon' come, oh yes it's true. Brighter days are straight ahead. Follow me, won't be misled. Just look up, don't hang your head, and we'll get to the promised land. Somebody loves you, please don't forget such. Take your time, no need to feel rushed. We gon' shine somehow one day. Word to O'Shea, today's been a good day. Don't let one bad apple spoil the tree. The fruits of our labor.
Oh man, that sun is beaming. That sun is beaming right now. So I'm gonna take me a break and I'll probably finish it up off camera. In that middle part where they overlap is also gonna be a piece of trim because I know somebody's gonna comment and say something. In the middle, there will be a piece of trim at every place that these sheets connect. There would be a piece of trim once I attach them to the bracing behind it. That's why we got all of these pieces over here. So it is coming together. We got one more wall to finish and then we'll start on the doors. One more wall and then we'll start on the doors. But I'll probably knock that all out in the same day, hopefully. What, girl? So let's get inside, get us something to eat. Like I say in every video, love, peace, and happiness, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment. Look at my shirt. Holy cow. I'm telling y'all, man. It's crazy out here. Peace out. Love, peace, happiness.
Seem right, can't you see? A little insight so they'll never dim your light. Been wrong for too long, this here feels so right. Leave your fears in the rear view, right now on the mission. Trying to stay the course on this road to redemption. Giving up seems tempting, but no need. Cause I got you and you got me. A little UNITY will get us by. Through the storm and the rain, I'll be by your side. Look alive, the best has yet to come. Just some words of wisdom, plenty more. I know you've been looking for a breakthrough. Trying our best to make do. Every day is something new.